Hello, Assalamu alaikum, students. This is your teacher, Azka, and today we are going to discuss about yes. So today we are going to discuss about the paper three, variant two, Feb March 2024, business studies. Not business studies, basically business. So this is our paper for today, and I have solved all the questions as you can see in this. And now we are just going to quickly read the case study, and after that we will be discussing the answers of these questions. So basically, if you want the copy of this paper, so you can text me on WhatsApp, and I will share the link of PDF drive with you. Okay. So yeah, so the case study is that under 2017, Gyani Rosai, I don't actually, I'm just bad at, speaking, pronouncing the names, not speaking the pronouncing the names. Okay, so was a marketing executive for a multinational consumer goods company, and his wife Anna worked in the research and development department of the same business. So just remember one thing: this is very, important, that having the skills. For example, if the honors, because as you can see, like these two persons basically owners of the clean delivery business. So if they were working with the research and development department, and Gianni was working with the I think marketing department, so it means that they have like expertise in marketing things and research and development things. So it means that whenever they need to conduct any research and development R&D, like they have to invest in R&D, or like because they have expertise, and it means that they can work good with it. So in 2017 they set up CD in country K. So country K is basically their home country. So they have basically a cleaner brand. So if like they had been working with the consumer goods company, so it means that they already have the expertise that how to run this business. So Gianni thought that there was an opportunity to disrupt the household cleaning product. I think I should just yes, okay, I just want to zoom in this paper in country K with a new approach to distribution. Like this distribution approach is never used by someone like any other competitor, but they are using. So let's see that which type of distribution approach they are using. So and it can be their USP. CD manufactures and sells detergent which is used to wash clothes. Okay, so washing clothes like detergent is kind of you can say that goods which may be not influence with the prices a lot, because this is kind of a very basic need for people. So sales are made to households through a subscription service using postal deliveries. So it means that they have to subscribe their service, and they will be delivering the detergents through the postal deliveries to distribute the product. So now it is not clarify here that I think maybe they are using third party contractor to send their detergents to their audience, like their customers. So it means that yes, they have to incur a lot of cost. So CD claims three main benefits for customers. Okay, so there are three main benefits. So cheaper per clothes wash than leading retail brands. It means that of course, like if you purchase the detergent from any other brand, so maybe that detergent will finish quickly. And maybe if any consumer just want detergents that they can which should be, you can say that you can use it for longer period of time. So it means that this is the best detergents for these type of customers. Environmentally responsible as no plastics are used in packaging. Okay, so this is again like this is kind of USP, they can achieve their social objectives like CSR, corporate social responsibility. Flexible and convenient delivery of the detergent. Okay, so like there is no a delivery is convenient and it is quite flexible. Customers control the frequency of their home deliveries online. So it means like I think hey, we can see that customer satisfaction is most important for the CD, because the main thing in this business is that there should be convenient delivery and flexible delivery, because this is kind of distribution approach which is, you can say, unique from the others, and it is very good. And also they are using the packaging which with like having no plastics. So again, like they are achieving their CSR. And also this is cheaper, so it means that customers also attracts maybe for the prices. So payments are taken directly from customer bank accounts for each delivery. Okay, so like it is very convenient for like payment side also. It means that customer don't need to take any pressure to pay the amount by hand. They automatically send the amount by using their bank accounts. So it means that again this is very flexible for payment side. Okay, so now the marketing success. Like we know that this brand is very good till now, but let's see that is it successful in the market or not. So household cleaning product market is competitive. Okay, so multinationals target the mass market while some smaller business focus on the environmental market segment. Okay, so this is one of the, I think, smaller business. It had been a smaller business, but I think they are going to expand their business now in different countries. So CD made effective use of social media when the company launched its washing detergent. So it means that social we know that social media is very effective for marketing the products, and also it is very cheaper. A substantial marketing budget supported rapid sales growth. It means that whatever they did for the marketing things, like they maybe launch their company, their washing detergent company, or using social media, and it also gave fruitful results because they have seen the sales growth, rapid sales growth. So CD share of country case clothing detergent make it's currently 5%. So its market share is very low, because as we know that this is a competitive market and there are different multinational companies who established there. So that's why like it is kind of very difficult for the CD to cope with the multinational companies. CD has an objective to double that within the next 2 years. CD has benefited. It means that they want to increase their market share up to 10% because they want to double. So CD has benefited from positive publicity. So market share we can increase by reducing the prices, developing the product, creating some extra features, creating some customer loyalty, so they can make repetitive sales, and after that we can increase our sales, and hence we can increase the market share also. Like this is kind of chain I just made. So Media and Gianni and Anna have won entrepreneurial awards in country case. So like this is again one we can say that positive thing happened because of this thing. It means that they can increase their market share also, because now people would know about it because they have won the awards, and maybe because they were considering the CSR, and that's why. So, however, some pressure groups have questions whether CD's products are as sustainable as other environment friendly brands. So we know like there are different other smaller businesses who are focusing the environmental market segment. So now like there is a pressure group, and they are basically giving the doubts that maybe CD is not so much environment friendly. So product test, and it's because they having a unique distribution channel. So that might be a reason that why they maybe we can say that they are using material in their packaging which may be having less quality, um, good quality, because I think the other businesses are more flexible towards the this packaging quality of the package of detergents, like their plastics are good. Okay. So product tests have also found that CD's product provides less effective cleaning than the market leading multinational brands. So of course, like they are the multinational brand. So like it is kind of because I don't think so, like because that are the multinational brands. Of course, it means that they are achieving the economies of scale. So that's why it would be very easy for them to to invest in a unique type of plastic which should be environment friendly. So okay, let's see the question after reading the case study. So developing new products, so now they are going to develop the new products, but they should also work on the packaging. Since 2018, CD has developed a small range of additional cleaning products. Okay, so it means that now they are spreading the risk, now they are diversifying, because they are now try to launch some additional cleaning products, so now they can spread the risk. So CD aims to ensure that each new product can be delivered easily by post. Okay, so it means for the extra products which they are going to launch, they will be using the same distribution approach. To ensure products are sustainable, CD only uses material that are not harmful to the environment. Okay. So CD plans to increase, it means that they can compete with the multinational company also. So CD plans to increase expenditure on research and development to 3% of revenue by 2025. So I think this is the year of 2024, and now they are going to increase the expenditure on their R&D by 3% of the revenue. So I've calculated 3% of the revenue in table 1.1. As you see that the revenue in 2024 is 21.3, and I've basically found the expenditure which they just keep aside for the R&D. And R&D would seems to be successful because of course Anna basically had been working with the company, and she must be having expertise in research and development. So in recent interview, Anna commented that CD's R&D spending is, in relative terms, double the investment of the leading multinational brand. So, like if they are going to invest a lot of money in the research and development, so of course, like they can compete with the multinational company through their products and also through their packaging. Okay, inflation and government economic policy. So in recent months, CD has experienced an increase in the cost of chemicals, okay, and other materials used to manufacture its products in country K. Okay, so now this would be very difficult for them to cope with the multinational companies. So CD sources most of its chemical and materials locally to reduce the environmental impact. So rising energy prices have also had a significant effect on cost. So CD has absorbed these additional costs, but Gianni wants to increase the price of clothing detergent from 4.0 to 4.60 per unit. So like this is only $0.60 increase, but let's see that what would be the effect on the demanded quantity demanded. So this would be the first price increase since 2022. So it means this is the first time. So maybe their customers might be, they kind of used to pay lower prices. So now this would be very surprising for them, and maybe they will be because they will be thinking that if we have to purchase a higher prices detergents from the CD, so now there are different multinational brands, so we can purchase the higher price detergents from them also. So it means that maybe they would prefer the multinational business because they are competing with the CD. Okay. um so series marketing department estimates that the price elasticity of demand for detergent is minus zero point 0.6, and current sales are $100,000, 100,000 units per month. Okay, like the sales is like, I think that it is good. So in response to inflationary pressure, the government has increased interest rate. Okay, so because the prices also increased and now the inflation is also increased, so it means that it would declining the demand for detergents. So this has resulted in an appreciation of country K currency exchange rate. So there are different advantages of appreciation of exchange rate, and the question is also about this thing, and we will be discussing that how can we answer it, and what will be the benefits of this appreciation. So economists predict that this will be a long-term increase in external value of country's K currency. Okay. So, international expansion. CD started to export its product in 2022 by setting up a subscription service in country C. Okay, so now they are going to expand country C. So although this is not yet profitable, Gianni and Anna are satisfied with the sales growth. They are now planning to expand further by exporting three other countries that have similar economies of country K. So I would suggest that first of all they should, like they should make their foot strong in country C first, and after that they should look for the other three countries. But I don't think so that this time this is a good approach, or maybe an an effective decision to take. I don't think so. So Gianni has also proposed that CD should open factories in two of these countries. Okay. So organizational structure, because now they are going to expand. So of course they have to change their organizational structure also. So CD has a hierarchical organizational structure based on the business functions of marketing, finance, human resources, operations, and research. So Gianni believes that structure has supported growth by ensuring consistency throughout the business. There are also ambitious plans for further international expansions and are now suggests changing to a geographical organizational structure. So there's a question related to the benefits of geographical structure. So we will see that how can we write it. So series expansion has been financed through loans, retained earnings, profits, and share capital. So CD is a publicly limited company, although Anna and Gianni still owns 40% of shares. So at the recent annual general meeting, Gianni presented CD's ambitious expansion plan, which would require additional financing, possibly from the external sources. It means that maybe they will be using loans, and they will be issuing shares, but they will not be using the retained profit. Okay. So Gianni argued that it was important for CD to expand operations to benefit from internal economies of scale. Okay. So some shareholders expressed their concerns that CD should focus more on generating short-term return to shareholders. So of course, shareholders always complacent for their shares. So we have this table, 1.1. So we have some financial data. We have revenue, which has increased in 1 year. Profit formation is also increased by zero point 0.1 million. Issued share capital is 3 million and 3 million for both of the years. Reserves also has increased. Non-current liability also has increased, and also the interest rate is increased. So it means that we have to pay the higher interest rates. And current ratio was 0.6 into 1, and now 0.8 into 1. Now it has also increased. It may be just because of the inventory or maybe something else, because the customers are paying their payment through the bank. So like this is a good payment method. So I don't think so that maybe trade receivable is very high. I don't think so. So earning per share is 0.6 and 0.6. So it is similar. Like of course, like their shareholders would be, they are just their argument is justified because they are having same earning per share for both of the year. Market share price, it has increased 3.90 in the previous year, and now this is 4. Dividend yield is 3%, and in 2023 it was 3.3%. It's just because that your share price has increased, but if you see the EPS is same, and that's the reason that in 2024 your dividend yield is decreased by, because your market share price was high, is high basically. Okay, so now let's actually, I didn't, discuss this case study in depth, because I just want to, take your less time. So I know that you have exams tomorrow. So, okay. So first question is about analyze two benefits to CD resulting from internal economies of scale. So first of all, I have discussed that what is the economy of scale, and after that I have discussed the benefits of it. So first of all, economy of scale, first benefit would be access to greater capital. So CD will be having a better access to capital markets as CD is going to expand in country C, and having a plan to grow further in three new countries. So share price has increased between 2023 to 2004, which is 3.90 to 4, showing that potential shareholders will be willing to pay better capital as CD growing. So CD will be having greater access to capital from share capital and also from banks, because there is a less risk involved giving loan to CD. It helps CD to invest in new projects, having advantage over new firms which cannot invest in new projects. So it would lead to great beneficial for CD for future growth. Okay, because their main objective is like growing and competing with the multinational company, CSR objectives, making high profits. So basically, these are their main objectives. So second advantage will bulk purchasing discounts. CD is purchasing materials from local market in order to reduce the cost. CD now exporting its product to country C, so now CD have to purchase and will get trade discount from its own home country, will be giving to NH to CD, keeping low cost of production, leads to low per unit cost. As output increases, leads to higher profit margins. So since this is the 8 mark question, so we have only 2 marks for knowledge, 2 marks for application, and 4 marks for analysis. So there is no evaluation needed. That's why we only have to make 2 chains of analysis. Okay, it means that we have to make 2 chains, linking the chains with 2 impacts on 2 kind of impacts. If you see, first of all talked about the lower cost and link it with the higher profit margin. So this is kind of 2 and more linking chains. And also I've used the information from the case. So this is my application, and the advantage I have written here that bulking purchase means that you will be getting discounts and your cost will be reduced. So this is the type of knowledge, because advantage, disadvantage, causes, reasons, writing these things is basically giving you the knowledge marks, not only the definition. Okay. So we have other question: analyze 2 advantages to CD of changing to geographical organization structure. So first of all, I have discussed about the geographical organization structure, and after that, I have discussed its advantage. So as CD has set up subscription service in country C, geographical structure would be help CD of local responsiveness. Geographical structure would allow CD to tailor their service, product strategies to the specific needs and preferences of different regional markets. As in country C, profit margins is not so high. This localized approach enables quicker response to local dynamics of country C, regulatory requirements and cultural nuances, ultimately enhancing customer satisfaction and increase market competitiveness. Okay. So here I have discussed one analysis, and the second one would be risk management. So CD having planned to open 2 new factories in 2 different countries, which having some same economy of as country K. So by implementing geographical structure, CD can diversify operations across different geographical regions and can mitigate risk associated with local economies of country K. Sorry, country C, not country K, country C. Political instability and natural disasters, it can all easily we can easily compete with these problems because we have the geographical organization structure. So by spreading CD activities across multiple markets, CD can reduce vulnerability to country specific disruptions and safeguard CD's overall continuity, and leads to more stable expansion in different countries and help CD to be competitive. And you can also say um, that it would be for it would be very beneficial for the growth of CD. Okay. So the next question is about that we have to find the price earning ratio. So this is very simple. If you see in the table 1.1, our price earning ratio formula is share price over earning per share. So share price was $4 and earning per share was 0.6. So we have 6.66, or you can also say 6.67 PER, sorry. Refer to table 1.1 for 2024, calculate the return on capital employed. So I have calculated the return on capital, and it is 8.81%. And also this is the capital employed for 2024, and this is for 2023. I have calculated both capital employed because I have to solve the question. As you can see that This is a question in which I have to evaluate the usefulness of table 1.1. So that was the table 1.1. After watching this video, you should just download this paper, and first of all, I think you should download the paper, and after that, with comparing this table and check my answer which I have written. So this is a table. As you can see, we have some profitability things and some liquidity ratios, and also we have some investment ratios. Okay, so dividend yield is 3% in 2024, and in 2023 this is 3.3%. I have told you about this, that why there is a difference between that. So now we have to evaluate the usefulness of the data in table 1.1 to potential shareholders when considering whether to buy shares in CD. So this is this 12 mark question. So similarly, like we have 2 marks for knowledge, 2 marks for application, and 4 marks for analysis, and 6 marks for evaluation. But in this question, we have to write application plus application. It means a developed application and developed knowledge. So I have first of all discussed about the different profitability ratios and current ratios, which will be influencing uh, the decision of the shareholders or potential shareholders. Okay, so first of all, I have discussed about the dividend yield ratio. Okay, so dividend yield ratio has decreased from 2023 to 2024, which has 3.3% to 3%. So because of earning per share is same. So as previous year, suggesting that CD is not willing to give higher dividend to its shareholders on the invested capital share price is rising because of expansion or improved CD's prospects, because also they have achieved awards, and but dividend is unchanged, causing a low dividend yield ratio, and this will impact the decision of potential investors not to purchase the shares of CD. However, dividend yield ratio has declined just because of the dividend per share was unchanged, but the share price has increased, and CD's management may will decide to pay good dividend from reserves because their reserves has also increased. So which has also increased in year one from 12.8 to 13.5, because their reserves has increased. So maybe they will be giving dividends uh to keep their loyalty of their shareholders. Okay, so PE ratio is 6.6 in year 2024, which has increased from 1 year with difference by 0.2. So PE increase, PE reflect the confidence that investors will be having the future prospects of CD. High PE ratio suggesting that potential shareholders will be expecting higher earning growth in future compared with other companies. However, the PE ratio has only increased because of the market price of share. Also, other calculations should be considered like ROCE, means return on capital employed. So ROCE has also decreased by 0.18%, showing that there is less return on capital employed, may discourage potential investors to invest in CD. So now I'm going to just going to write the overall impact. Okay, so this is the overall impact. So overall, investors should purchase the shares of CD, keeping in mind. You just need to, in 12 mark question, you just need to write 2 points. And at the end, you will be going to sum up all the arguments that, in your point of view, like potential shareholders should purchase the shares from CD or not. So I'm going to support this view that overall investors should purchase a share of CD, keeping in mind that other factors, market share price has increased, giving positive sign that in future, if profit will not decline, then CD would increase the dividend for shareholders. Revenue has increased with a significant change by 2.7 million. And if CD would achieve economy of scale in future by expanding in country K, not country K, basically country C, country K, their home country. Okay, and in other two countries, then CD will be able to decrease the cost per unit and increase the net profit for company. Profit formation also increased by 0.1 million in 1 year. Reserves has increased. Current ratio has also increased. Although inventory would be the part of it, but it has increased, leading to lower risk of bankruptcy because CD would be able to meet its current liability easily. However, Revenue. So now I have made the choice, but now I have to talk about the other factors which will be influencing my choice, which I have made just above in the above paragraph. So, however, revenue profit from operations and reserves has not increased by a very significant amount. These little increased may not win the confidence of investors. Also, in country C, still CD wasn't successful to get significant amount, giving a sign that whether they would be able to hold the expansion or not. If dividend cover if dividend cover ratio given in the table, it would be more easy. Like I have talked about that, we have the maximum calculations, but if the dividend cover ratio have has given, so maybe at that point I will be making a very precise decision. So to take decision, also interest rate increase in country K, so investors all can also compare the return from banks. Yes, because if the interest rate is increasing, so it means that investor would be thinking about the risk-free investments, and maybe they will be just keeping their money into the banks. Okay, so in next question, I have to find out that the price has changed. So what would be the effect on the uh, quantity demanded? So as you can see, I have solved it, and I have get the answer, which is 9,000 decrease in demand. It means that the price has increased, and after that the demand for the detergents also has decreased by 9,000 number of detergents. Like this is very huge number, I guess. So okay, evaluate the importance of new product development to CD's future success. Okay, so first of all, I have discussed about the product development and what is it. Okay, and I think from here I have started writing the advantage. So you can read the its knowledge by yourself easily. Okay, so one advantage to CD of PD. PD means product development. Would be market expansion. Developing new products would allow CD to explore untapped markets, as they are planning to launch some more cleaning products. So CD can expand their presence in existing ones by catering the diverse customer segment and enter into new geographical region. CD can broaden their customer base in country C and can reduce its reliance on local markets, hence will be leading to greater customer satisfaction and would generate more sales, leads to great future success. However, okay, so you can also talk about competing with the multinational, but I have not written yet. So like you can use different application points here, you can make different points, but like I have made the point this way, but if you want to change, so you can change very easily. Like of course your answer should be logical, so whether you are writing a different approach or maybe different points, so it doesn't matter. However, because first of all I have made two chains of analysis, okay, and I've used the application I think more than two times, and also now I have to write it's I have to further explain it by writing however point. So however, considering marketing mix is very important, as price has increased and demand has decreased by 9,000 a number of detergents, like number of products. So CD should keep in mind that aligning marketing mix with PD is very crucial for future success. Of course, if you're going to develop your product, so your product development feature or whatever you are going to develop, it should be aligned with your marketing mix objective. So PD is important to have brand reputation. NI is going to invest on R&D, which is double than their competitors, giving them edge to cater needs of the customers at a faster rate. Successful NPD initiative can enhance company brand reputation in the market. Launching high quality detergents and fast delivery service reinforce customer trust and loyalty. Strengthening the brand positioning as a market leader or innovator. Positive brand association can drive customer retention and advocacy, further fueling business growth. However, Anna announced that CD is going to invest 3% of the revenue, which is 0.6 million. I have calculated it by applying the 3% on current revenue. So my answer was 0.6 million. So shareholder may create conflicts because they want higher dividend, which will only be possible if CD can create higher profitability. So they might create conflict and it can cause stoppage of PD. So overall, so now I give to conclusion. So this is my conclusion. Okay, so overall PD is very important for future success because CD is going to expand in international markets. Identifying the needs of customer are very important, the culture differences, and so developing new products will provide means to target new markets, increase market share, which is the main aim of CD right now because their current share is only 5% in country K. Meanwhile, developing existing products enable costs to be cut, margins to be increased, and ultimately more profits to be made and great future success. However, a good marketing strategy should be there, which should be aligned with the CD future goals. Sufficient finance should be available for R&D, and although Anna had been working with R&D development company, so she must be having expertise or skills. So also raw material availability is also important. PD for product development, that whether requisite materials are available easily is an important consideration in detergents material. In addition, an eye needs to keep on new development in material and technology. Yes, this is very important, that whether the material is available or not. Okay. So future success also rely on efficient postal service. I have not explained it, but I have written the point. You can also discuss about these things. Sustainability is very important. You can also talk about the pressure groups. I want to write, but this is just my typing mistake. And being environment friendly, continuous market research is also very important. And continuously having the feedback from the consumer, this is also very important. Okay, so now the next question and the last question is that evaluate the impact on CD of the appreciation of country K's exchange rate. Okay, so first of all, I have discussed about the exchange rate, the definition. Okay, so now I'm going to start from here. So one impact of appreciation of exchange rate would be that more foreign investment, now more foreign companies and foreign investors will be willing to invest in country K. Now, meaning that CD can now increase or raise investment easily from investors. CD can invest on NPD, new product development, R&D, and will get competitive advantage over other competitors. However, CD has only 5% market share, and there are other leading brands in also country K, meaning that maybe investor will invest in their competitive businesses, and interest rates has increased. Investors might prefer risk-free investment and invest money into the banks. Okay, so I just skip this efficiency part. So you have to write it after this line, NPD and R&D. They can invest NPD and R&D and they can be increasing their efficiency. Okay. So CD can now purchase cheaper materials from country K and can reduce its overall cost of production. Per unit cost will decrease, will be selling more products in a cheaper rate in country 3. Demand for CD detergents will increase, led to higher number of sales, will result in higher profit margins, which they can use in different new expansions plans like opening 2 factories. However, because of inflation, customers of country K will not be willing to purchase detergents in higher prices, and it has seen that in the case that 19,000 number of units has decreased after increasing little bit prices. So high inflation rate might affect the demand of detergents in the home country. Overall appreciation of the country exchange rate would be having more positive impact. Because of appreciation, they can establish the new factories in different countries in cheaper rate. Fixed cost and variable cost would be low. In other countries, they can easily compete in international markets, and they will be able to produce detergents in those factories in lower cost and offer low prices. And detergents will be offering in the foreign markets. However, till now, CD has expanded with the help of their retained earnings and bank loans. Higher interest rates may means that CD will have to pay higher interest rates on their existing debts, and also NCA means non-current assets. Actually, I just want to write it here, the non-current liability, but I have written the non-current assets. Okay. So non-current liability has also increased this year, increasing operating expenses of business and lower profit margins. And this condition will be same for the longer period of time because economics suggested of time, meaning leading to slow growth of CD. Okay, and I just forgot to write this line. CD will be able to achieve international competitiveness after offering the low prices in the international market for detergents. Okay, so this is our paper. We have done with it. So if you have any question, you can ask. in the comment section, and I will be sharing the PDF link of this paper, and you can easily download its question paper and its um, insert from that link. Goodbye.